Orlando Magic basketball on Fox Sports Florida is presented by Tico Peoples Gas. Beautiful Sunday evening in Central Florida as Orlando closes out its two-game homestand, hoping to outpace Indiana. Magic have lost 10 of 11 in the series. It is time for a W, hopefully riding some of that momentum from Friday night. Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside the Amway Center, where Magic fans were treated to a thriller on Friday night. Orlando jumped out to a 21-point lead, fell behind by 14 in the third quarter, and it all set up a thrilling Friday finale here at the AC. Magic down by 9 to start the fourth. Enter Brandon Jennings, drills a triple. He had 18 in his Magic debut 5 minutes ago. Magic down by 3. Mario Hezonja out on the break. He's got the flush. It's a one-point game. Now Orlando down by 2. 12 seconds left in regulation. Evan Fournier, the Euro step. We are headed to overtime. The first field goal in overtime, well, it comes from Evan Fournier in the corner. He had 9 in the contest. Another big shot from Evan. Victor Oladipo, tie game under 2 minutes to go. He nails the triple. Very next possession, Magic get a stop. Now he's just toying with him. Victor Oladipo, the dipsy-do. He had 17 points, a career-high tying, 14 rebounds, and for good measure, Aaron Gordon the steal. And a give and go with Evan Fournier, the flush, the icing on the cake. Magic win in overtime, 110 to 104. Our Toyota Trend with a few numbers from the fourth quarter and overtime. Orlando outscores Dallas 38 to 23. They hold the Mavs to just 29% shooting down the stretch and outscored them 14 to 5 to close out regulation. Coach Skiles more than pleased with his team's execution down the stretch.
I felt like, we showed some real toughness, both ends. We kind of took them out of the things they were trying to run and got stops, rebounded the ball. It was a very odd game, as we talked about afterwards. Not the 19 threes, but we had 63 rebounds, so we killed them on the glass. We had the big lead. They had the big lead. And so, we were able to, really kind of tough it out and take it from them.
David JT was a wild finish, but Orlando's young Cubs, they bested Dallas's vets down the stretch to win in overtime.
That was, as Scott Skiles said, sort of an odd game. So many things going on, Jeff. We overlooked a couple. The Magic set a franchise record for defensive rebounds in a game with 49 defensive rebounds. And also the 32 threes by the Magic and the Mavericks combined was a Magic team record. So a lot was going on the other night when Dallas was in town. Let's take a look at the starting lineups presented by Steak and Shake. It'll be Payton and Oladipo, Fournier, Gordon, and Vucevic. Scott Skiles and the Magic at 24 and 29, 15 and 13 here on their home court. And again, coming off that overtime victory against the Dallas Mavericks on Friday night. Here's Indiana's starting five for the game. It's George Hill and Monte Ellis, Paul George, Miles Turner, the rookie, and Ian Mahinmi for Frank Vogel. At 29 and 25, Indiana, number 6 in the Eastern Conference, going into today's games. And on the road, Indiana is 12 and 16. They defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 101 to 98 on Friday night at Oklahoma City. Orlando playing a team over 500, Jeff, for the 10th consecutive game. And the Magic have gone 4 and 5 in those 9 games. So playing some good basketball.
Close games in there. The Oklahoma City game, obviously. San Antonio.
3-point loss at Oklahoma City. A 2-point loss here to San Antonio. And the Magic with 4 wins in their last 9 against quality competition. The lob for Paul George. Rebounded by the Magic. Fournier is open for 3 and knocks it down.
Paul George a little late getting back all the way under the rim. The Magic do a nice job running off a missed shot. They had numbers.
Indiana's a very good team defending the 3. I'll be surprised if the Magic get a better look from beyond the arc than they got right there. Mahinmi turns it over. Taken away by Vucevic. Aaron Gordon running the floor.
And there, you said it, Dave, running the floor. If we can get out and give the ball handler guys to advance it to, that's the key. You can get out and run, but if you don't run with the ball handler, it doesn't do much good.
Monte Ellis, a star for them against Oklahoma City the other night, at 20 points in the second half. This is Turner. Miles Turner knocks down a long two.
Well, he is a good shooter from that mid-range area, trying to expand it into the three-pointer. Hit one the other night against OKC late. That's his strength, that mid-range jumper.
Yeah, that was his first three-pointer of the year. Big one against the Thunder. Miles Turner. Paul George tried to shovel the pass to Mahinmi, and it goes out of bounds. Indiana 23rd in turnovers, but they force a lot. 16.5 among the league leaders. And they turn you over quickly too, Jeff.
And then they will score off of it. That's the big key for them. #1 in the league in that category. Almost 20 points a game off opponents' turnovers.
George Hill, the veteran point guard, to Monte Ellis. Aaron Gordon with the quick-handed steal. Gordon taking it all the way. Tough shot, would not go. Rebounded by Mahinmi.
He's got to kick that one back out. He had 3 blue shirts in front of him. A lot of guys spotted up. Don't try to do too much.
Foul on Gordon. Matched up against rookie Miles Turner. That's number 1 on Aaron Gordon. Aaron has really been rebounding the ball well, starting for the 13th consecutive game. Has averaged over 10 rebounds a game in that 10-game or 12-game stretch. Here's Paul George, missing short. A rebound tipped out front. And Oladipo, great hustle to rescue it.
Beautiful.
Stayed with it. Fournier missed the shot. And Evan touched it last.
What a great hustle by Victor Oladipo to chase down that ball after the steal. And then a nice touch pass. I think it might have caught Evan by surprise.
Ellis is denied by Vucevic. 5 on 4. Ellis just now crossing midcourt. And Oladipo firing for 3. Ellis got back just in time to...
He may have distracted Victor a little bit. Good defensive pressure. Evan Fournier up denying the pass to Paul George.
That's a key matchup. Whoever's guarding Paul George. It's Fournier to start the game. Scott Skiles said before the game there'll be a number of individuals that'll get that assignment. Fournier in a crowd. Gordon. Vucevic. Way short. Rebounded by Mahinmi.
I think Turner may have gotten a piece of that one. Certainly distracted Vooch. Good shot blocker. 6 the other night against OKC.
George off to a slow start. The rebound, Aaron Gordon. Paul George has missed his first 3 attempts. Payton on the drive, could not finish. Boy, Indiana, they're good defensively, protecting the rim. That's a beautiful move by George Hill. And Scott Skiles will take a timeout. Orlando has missed its last 7 shots from the floor after knocking down a couple early. Magic still up 5-4, but Orlando takes timeout with 8:22 to play in the first period from the Amway Center. Back, a quick timeout by Scott Skiles. We haven't seen him take an early timeout too often this year, Jeff, but something he saw he did not like. So, substitution, Jason Smith will check in for Nick Vucevic. Let's take a look at our GMC big matchup. A couple of young guys that are going to get after it tonight at that power forward position.
I really like this. Look at their the games. These are the games they've started, David. You talked about Aaron Gordon starting his 13th, but Miles Turner, the 11th pick in the draft this year. Aaron Gordon, 4th 2 years ago. Good young players. Turner just 19 years old. Aaron 20. Bright future for both these guys.
Indiana has gone 6-3 in those 9 games that Turner has started. Jason Smith comes right off the bench and fires in a long jumper. Jason Smith 54% on mid-range jump shots this year. Ranks him in the top 5 in the NBA.
Great quick hands by Victor Oladipo again.
And Victor with the rebound. He had 14, a career high, against Dallas on Friday night. Aaron Gordon from the top of the arc for 3.
Very nice job by Aaron Gordon moving without the basketball to an open spot. like that three-pointer when he's got his feet set, catch and shoot.
Mahinmi driving it into Jason Smith and a foul.
Let's go back and look at Aaron Gordon. This is a nice job by Victor Oladipo. Simple pass, find the open guy. But look at Aaron. Straight up and down, feet set, hold that follow through. Very nice. Good looking shot. Boy, he's worked very hard on that, David. We see him in the gym after shoot around sometimes. He's out there on the floor getting his reps in.
Got a lot of room still to grow from the offensive point of view, and that outside shot will be a big part of how good of an offensive player he is going to be, Jeff. If he can consistently knock down a mid-range shot and get out to that three-point line, he's at 30% now. If he can get it up, the league average is 35. If he could get it in that range, what a great threat he would be.
He'll get there. It's like we talked about, though, that the one he tried to go 1-on-3. Just got to make good decisions.
Oladipo went right at Mahinmi, and Mahinmi gets the best of him.
Nice.
Mahinmi with the assist to Turner.
Mahinmi playing with a lot of confidence. He has established himself as the main man in the middle for the Pacers. Defender, but offensively playing with a lot more confidence here. Having a career year scoring-wise.
Fournier's shot was contested.
So it's defending that three-pointer that you were talking about early. He does a nice job closing out, high hands, really contesting three-point shots.
Hill to Turner. George bounces along the baseline. Monte Ellis, side of the backboard, rebounded by Smith. Two Magic players are down. Aaron Gordon. What a pass on the back door. Opening for Evan Fournier.
Evan Fournier, one of the best on this team at really reading the defense going back door. Aaron Gordon, a good passer. That was nice. Little bounce pass in the gap.
It was 3-on-5, and they made it work. George is off again. Rebounded by Gordon. Oladipo bounces it to Fournier. And he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Got to go back and look at good basketball. Watch Evan Fournier being denied. Backdoor. Perfect pass. Came right up into his hands from Aaron Gordon.
Jan Mahinmi, a rolling hook is good. Mahinmi only averages 8.5 per game. Pretty nice offensive move right there by Jan Mahinmi.
Coming off a pretty good game the other night at OKC. 19 points. Took 18 shots in that one, David.
Well, that's his career high also, 19. Oladipo, no good for three. Hill pushing it all the way to the other end. His shot no good. Nice job by Oladipo. Look at Victor come back down the other way in a hurry. Monte Ellis almost stole it, but Fournier's got it. Now Payton finds Oladipo. Victor had it blocked away, and it's out of bounds. Back to Indiana.
A lot going on there, David. I'm not sure why Evan Fournier didn't go ahead and just pull that three-pointer when it finally got back to him.
Well, the Magic have shot right at 40% in 2 games against Indiana this year. They are very good defensively. Number 2 in the NBA in defensive efficiency. Monte Ellis coming off the screen for 3.
Monte Ellis. And one of those guys, good athlete, just a basketball player. Wouldn't call him a three-point shooter, but he can get it going.
Fournier on a strong drive to the basket, draws the foul. He'll get to the line. It is on Turner.
Foul number 33, Miles Turner.
And Evan Fournier to the free throw line.
First team foul. Evan Fournier.
So Fournier at the line. Ersan Ilyasova has checked in for the Magic. And Brandon Jennings, the other new addition, checks in for Elfrid Payton.
In for the Magic, number 55, Brandon
Jennings and Ilyasova combined for 34 points against Dallas in their Magic debuts Friday night. Ilyasova matches up against Turner, the rookie. Jennings is on Hill. Oladipo got his hand on that one. The shot clock is at 10. Look at Victor deny Monte Ellis the ball. Ilyasova takes the charge. Number 2 on Turner.
What a nice job by Ersan. Just moving his feet. Guess right. Watch him take it square. Going straight back. Good guarding position.
He does not block a lot of shots, but you talked about it the other night, Jeff. He does have a knack for taking charges. We just saw one there.
Top 10 in the league in that number. Seems to take a lot of pride in it, which is a big part of taking charges.
Pride and a willingness to take a hit. Jason Smith rebounded by Hill.
When I was coaching high school basketball, I used to tell my guys it's the most selfless act you can do to give up yourself, take a charge for your team. Get a turnover on the other team, and it's a great momentum builder.
Indiana calls timeout.
Indiana will take timeout with the Magic leading 14-12 in the first quarter. Night from Central Florida. Family night, as always, on Sunday. NBA basketball. Let's take a look at our timeless moment brought to you by Coors Banquet. What a performance on Sunday night of last weekend in Toronto by Paul George, playing in his 3rd NBA All-Star game. Did not play last year, obviously, due to his leg injury, that brutal injury he suffered in August of 2014. But George has come all the way back remarkably, had 41 points in the All-Star game to lead the Eastern Conference, but they could only score 173 as a team, and therefore lost by 20.
Kept him from the MVP?
Absolutely.
A lot of great stories from All-Star Weekend. Obviously, Kobe Bryant's last All-Star game and everything, but that has to go as one of the top stories. Paul George, after you referenced it, coming back from that horrific injury, be in the All-Star game, playing as well as he is, and then to drop 41 points. Even if nobody's guarding him, that's pretty good.
C.J. Miles has checked in for Indiana, and Mario Hezonja for the Magic. A free throw line jumper by Mahinmi. He's got 5 points in the first quarter.
Feeling good coming off that 19-point effort the other night.
He took 18 shots from the field the other night. Made 9 of 18. I have a feeling that generally would not work so well for Indiana.
No.
He's playing with confidence. Hezonja was off balance for that shot. And that is a tough finish by C.J. Miles. He did not play against Oklahoma City Friday night due to an illness. Miles averaging 12 per game off the bench. Jennings plays a 2-man game with Smith. Beautiful. Gives it back to him. Rebound George.
Nice pass, though. Right? Bounced right up into Jason's hand just as he was stepping into it.
Miles has it taken away by Hezonja.
Good defense there. Active hands by Mario.
Smith. Score the basket and a foul on Indiana.
Jason Smith.
Smith still down. Hopefully he's all right. That's a play we don't often see Jason Smith make.
What a nice job. They got out in the lane, running the floor.
His first
Stepped on
second team
Mahinmi's
foul.
foot.
In for the Pacers, number 1, Joe Young.
And foul on Jan Mahinmi is his first. And Smith is okay. He'll step to the line. Lavoy Allen has checked in for Mahinmi. That's only the 4th missed free throw by Jason this year in 29 attempts. An offensive foul. Paul George.
Offensive foul, number 13, Paul George. His first.
So that's his first. Scott Skiles is out on the floor. What's going on, JT? Did you pick this
I'm
up?
not sure what he was. Oh, they were looking for a delay of game.
We've already had one delay of game called against Indiana. Scott Skiles, it would have been a technical if they called a second. Fournier floater is good. What a nice runner by Evan Fournier.
Well, he's got a nice snap, shooting it, fading away from the basket. Euro step, wrong leg.
He's patterned his game after Manu Ginobili, and you saw it right there.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, he's doing a nice job on Paul George right now, too.
C.J. Miles comes right back with a floater. We are tied at 18. Vucevic is back. He tried to give it to Jennings on a give and go. And a foul on Evan Fournier, his second.
I think Brandon, good cut. I think he was open. Jordan Hill got a hand on that one. Break it up.
So Fournier has picked up his second foul. He'll check out. Evan with 9 points in this first period. Half of the Magic total. And Oladipo is back.
We'll check the matchups now. Solomon Hill on the game. You good with all the Hills on the floor right now, David? Victor matched up with C.J. Miles.
Just got 2 of them.
Just two. 2 of the 3 Hills.
Brian Hill sitting over on the baseline. Here's Oladipo. Off the steal. Jennings cross court to Hezonja. Vucevic guarded by Allen. Mario Hezonja. What a feed. Ilyasova missed but tipped it in.
And there becomes a feel for what guys do from a game standpoint. Again, I'm not sure Ersan was ready for that pass. Still learning how to play with some of these guys.
Jordan Hill with a fortunate bounce. Under a minute to play in the quarter. Orlando and Indiana have played twice. Indiana won the first meeting by 13 in Indianapolis, the second by 9 here in Orlando. Vucevic going inside, hooking it in over Hill. First field goal for Nick.
Great flash into the middle of the paint by Vooch. And Brandon Jennings delivering it as soon as he came open.
Rookie Joe Young at the point. Lost it. The ball is on the floor, picked up by Hezonja. Long pass to Jennings. He recovered it but couldn't finish the shot again.
Tried to get it up quick before Hill and the 2 Hills, Jordan and Solomon, were able to close in on him.
Boy, the Magic have missed about 5 shots at the rim. 15-footer by Hill is no good at the buzzer. And Orlando leads by 2 after 1. Sunday night Magic from Central Florida. The Magic coming off an overtime thriller against Dallas. The Pacers knocked off Oklahoma City on Friday night. Couple of teams feeling very good about themselves coming into this one. And the Magic lead it by 2 after 1, 22-20. Welcome back to Orlando Magic basketball on Fox Sports Florida, presented by Tico People's Gas. It's been a gorgeous day in Central Florida, the city beautiful. And temperature in the upper 70s today.
Turning those into 8 points. Let's see that come up a little bit more. Both teams 12 points in the paint.
Vucevic missed, and Ilyasova missed an opportunity to tip it in. Joe Young, the rookie from Oregon, matching up with Brandon Jennings. Solomon Hill. C.J. Miles. Long rebound is deflected by Ilyasova, but taken by Hill. And a foul on Jennings.
Foul number 55, Brandon Jennings.
Matching up with Joe Young, who was the Pac-12 Player of the Year last year at Oregon.
I'm not sure Scott Skiles will be upset with that one, David. One of the things he liked about that Dallas game was that the Magic played a little bit more physical against the Mavericks and everything, and that's going to be a key to this game because Indiana's going to put hands on and really bang you.
C.J. Miles over Oladipo.
C.J. Miles.
Miles has 6 off the Indiana bench. He is a streaky scorer, but when he gets it going, tough to stop.
Well, most left-handers are.
True. Vucevic trying to get it going. Goes up for the shot and draws the foul from Hill.
That's a great take right there. That was, I'm going right to the basket.
Foul on number 27, Jordan Hill.
Well, make sure this one gets in. Vooch has had a couple of close ones that he hadn't been able to
Nikola Vucevic,
get going. This is a great
shooting
face up, rip through, and going straight up for the dunk.
And the last time he caught the ball on the opposite block, he had a lot of daylight between himself and the basket. Did not take it to the bucket. I think he was determined to go strong that time. Vucevic was a critical 5 for 5 on the line against Dallas on Friday night. Misses his first attempt tonight.
Starting to get to the line a little bit more. 15 attempts in his last 4 coming into the night.
Well, what a big difference that would make if he could consistently get 5 or 6 free throw attempts per game. Ilyasova with good hands. Deflected the ball.
Magic getting their hands on a lot of basketballs.
Hezonja way off for 3. Oladipo so active around the rim, and a foul on Indiana.
Well, that was nice.
Foul on number 0.
Realized he couldn't come up with it out of bounds, David. Let Hill go after it. Just waited for him to throw it back in. Boy, such good hands so quick.
Victor has not scored yet as he steps to the line. That's his first point, but his impact on the game to this point has been substantial.
How many deflections do you think he has right now? At least
5.
over, at least 5, right?
Oladipo puts the Magic up by 3. Solomon Hill. Boy, hand up in his face.
Jordan Hill.
Like that Jordan Hill. Got my Hills mixed up. They're both on the court. George Hill's on the bench.
Coach Vogel's going to mess you up in a minute and put George in the game.
Ilyasova buries a 3.
No hesitation right there. That's what Coach Skiles is looking for. If you're open, you got to shoot it, big fella.
Miles for 3. Allen touched a nose.
Well, that looks like that was off of Allen.
They say Indiana ball.
Here's one of those things like that. Look at the direction that the ball goes when it goes out of bounds here. See, it's definitely off of Allen as it goes out.
Hill. Vucevic challenging the shot, but a foul on Nick.
Foul on number 9.
That'll put Indiana on the line.
His first, second team foul. Solomon Hill shooting 2.
Probably a good call. Yep.
Indiana, as a team, shoots 75% from the free throw line. Solomon Hill is right at 95%, but he's only attempted 21 on the year.
Worked his way back into the rotation a little bit. Didn't play a lot early.
Do I get credit for that one? Or?
Yeah, I'll give you that. 75% though?
No, 95.
Oh, he's 95.
Yeah. Vucevic. Quick turnaround. Hook is good.
I'll give it to you.
You were a little slow to react.
I was thinking about the 75% number.
The boy Allen. Oladipo, great defense on that pick and roll. Look at the hustle by Victor, and then Jennings will finish the play. Victor did all the dirty work. Brandon Jennings was in the right place at the right time, and the Magic take a 7-point lead. Timeout, Indiana.
Scott Skiles not happy. Thought there was a lot of contact, but I love the hustle. Watch this. Brandon Jennings knows it's coming, sneaks in from behind, cleans up Victor's dirty work.
To Magic basketball, Orlando leads Indiana 32-25 here in this second. We are still living in the moment of Aaron Gordon and his shining performance in the dunk contest during All-Star break. We're actually going to keep with that theme in tonight's Twitter poll. We want to know which of these was the most impressive dunk by a Magic player in a slam dunk contest. Go to Fox Sports Magic to vote. 2008, Dwight Howard, Superman. Is it Victor Oladipo's Mr. 540 last year, who gave two-time winner Zach LaVine a run for his money? But I don't think you can compete with this guy, Aaron Gordon. Not sure how he didn't win, but he stole the show. And they were also very creative dunks. We'll have results in the postgame show. Jeff, David, what do you go with?
I think you got to go with Aaron, but you know what really comes across in that Twitter poll is just how impressive Magic players have been over time in the slam dunk competition.
Those were 3 dunks that no one had ever really seen.
Yes.
Dwight, people had seen him jump, but
Yeah.
not be Superman,
No,
I guess. Yeah.
Not
Nobody's
every
done
day
it.
you see Superman.
Exactly. The entertainer. I guess we know where Emily stands on that.
I think she
right?
kinda gave it away.
gave her opinion away, so that's okay.
And I did too. You
Yes,
probably
did.
agree.
I do agree, yes. I don't think there's any way that
When a man
young man
sits down in midair, I think they should have just stopped the contest and given it to him right there.
I'm surprised that the United States Olympic track coach hadn't seen him and wants him for the high jump. I mean, think about it. Go way up there. That's a record-setting jump.
Incredible. Offensive rebound by the Magic. Ilyasova. C.J. Miles deflected the ball out of bounds. Mario Hezonja enters it to Elfrid Payton, who checked back in for Jennings. Brandon picked up his second foul a moment ago. Payton using a screen. Ilyasova for 3. Rebounded by Hill.
12 more shots than the Pacers so far.
Another
They just
turnover.
lost it. Good job by Payton.
That's 14 Indiana turnovers already.
That's the difference in the shots.
And a foul on Ellis. So Frank Vogel during that timeout got Ellis back on the floor. Paul George is still on the bench. George has been playing huge minutes, 35 minutes per game. 10th most in the NBA. You're talking about a guy that only played 6 games last year coming off a major injury. Ilyasova missed the 3. Orlando leads by 6, 32-26. Payton, good pressure on Ellis. Jordan Hill, the ex-Laker. Nice reverse by Hill. He's got 7. So Hill and Miles have provided punch off the bench. They've combined for 13. Vucevic from Oladipo.
Nice job by Victor Oladipo, getting 2 defenders, getting them in the air, stepping through, and Vooch with that good footwork down low.
Jordan Hill with the tip in. Indiana Pacers going to the offensive glass to cut the lead to 4. And Scott Skiles wants a timeout. Magic Basketball on Fox Sports Florida is brought to you by Armstrong Lock-In Security Products, protecting homes and businesses with high-quality products since 1929. Visit ArmstrongLock.com today. And by Sanford Infinity. Now, what are you driving? Visit SanfordInfinity.com. Sunday night from Central Florida, the Magic taking on the Indiana Pacers and leading by 4. Don't forget Thursday night, the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry will be in town. And there are still tickets available for this ball game. Don't miss the Warriors, their only visit to the Amway Center this year. Tickets available right now at OrlandoMagic.com. It's going to be pure magic. We can promise you that. We're on a long road trip, Golden State. Evan Fournier checked back into the game and drills a 3.
Nice job out of the timeout. Evan wide open. Miles a little late getting there to challenge. And Vogel not going to be happy about that.
Fournier's second 3 tonight. Miles answers with a three.
For C.J. Miles.
That's 9 points now for Miles. Payton and Ellis matchup. Aaron Gordon checked back in during the timeout. Along with Fournier. Vucevic makes the shot from about 20 feet. After a slow start, Vucevic has 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game.
That was a deep two, a little bit further than we usually see Nikola shooting from.
Yeah, that's a moving screen on Miles. No doubt. Number 2 on the veteran, C.J. Miles.
Well, that's a great job by Elfrid Payton, David, because he's fighting over the screen, trying to get into the guy, put the onus on the official, make him call that one.
13, Paul George.
Under 6 to play in the second quarter. Vucevic puts it on the floor this time, draws a double team. Good closeout by Ellis. And deflected out of bounds.
An outstanding closeout right there. Evan usually pretty quick getting that one off, but Ellis right there to force him to make one extra pass.
Oladipo. That was a super hard cut by Victor to get open.
Scott Skiles up clapping on that one.
Nice.
Well, you move that fast, it's hard for people to stay with you.
Victor's playing at hyper speed tonight. He is really good defensively. And that was a great play. Oladipo and Payton doing a good job defensively on their guards. Ellis able to finish.
Yep.
Elfrid on the drive, deflected out of bounds from behind.
Well, that one opened up really nice for him, David. He sprinted up the floor with the basketball. Just the slowdown got Indiana to stand up a little bit and right to the hoop. Thought he had that one.
George Hill returns for Indiana. There must be a rule you can't have all 3 Hills on the court at the same time.
Doesn't work into the plans.
That's a foul on Paul George, reaching in on Fournier.
13.
If it's not, it should be. It should give broadcasters one rule, and it would be you can't have more than 2 Hills on the floor at one time.
Now, what if the coach was Hill as well?
Now then you could have only
One player?
one player and one coach.
All right.
Brian Hill's not very happy with this over there. Fournier throws it to Vucevic. He was denied. I think Miles Turner might have blocked the shot.
Very long, very athletic, good shot blocker. Not sure about the pass. Evan leaving his feet.
Paul George has yet to make a shot from the field. He's 0 for 5. Payton with a nice fake. Inside to Gordon, but a 3-second violation on Vucevic.
3-second violation.
Boy, that is a tough call right there. Vooch seemed like he was moving into the spot along with Aaron.
Payton went down, no foul. Hill got a screen and shoots the jumper, no good. Aaron Gordon up high for the rebound. Randall's ball movement has been good, Jeff, here in the first half of basketball.
Ball and player movement is really cutting hard, and that's a big part of playing with pace.
Especially against this team.
Yep.
Payton with good pressure on Hill again. George passed up a shot. Monte Ellis lets one go. That's good for 3. Ellis' second 3. 3.5 to play in the first half. Oladipo pulls the trigger. Victor Oladipo, tough shot with a hand in his face.
A great response. You see what Coach Hill was talking about a little bit before the game, the physical nature of the Pacers. Monte Ellis all over Victor on that last drive. Let's take a look at it. Watch the physical, watch the little push, and then the step back to clear space. Nice job. Good poise by Victor Oladipo.
Hill turns the corner. Feeds Mahinmi for a dunk. Good pick and roll action for Indiana. Cut the lead to 3 again. Payton with the crossover dribble. Gives it to Fournier. It is stolen by Mahinmi. Well, they really close out well defensively, don't they? Paul George was overdue. That's for 3, and it ties the score at 43.
Well, they just have such quick hands down low, David. They stripped that one too quickly for the Magic to respond.
So after the three-pointer by George, the All-Star, we're tied at... Indiana's on a 10-2 run. They've tied the score at 43. Hey fans, Magic Getaway is the ultimate Orlando Magic road game experience. You can see the Magic take on the NBA's top teams and superstars all around the country. Your Magic Getaway includes round-trip airfare on Southwest Airlines from Orlando, 2 nights hotel accommodations, a game ticket, Magic fan gear, and lots more. If you'd like more information, pricing, game package information, visit OrlandoMagic.com/Magic Getaway. Indiana with a record of 29-25. Current number 6 in the Eastern Conference. Charlotte and Chicago are tied for the 7th and 8th spots. And then Detroit, Washington, and the Magic trying to battle their way up into the playoffs.
Detroit losing today, right, David?
Yes.
Against the Pelicans. Anthony Davis with a big game.
What he had, 54, 59
points.
Made 24 of 34 shots from the field, Anthony Davis.
The brow. If they could ever get healthy and surround him with some more players, might be too late for them to make much of a run.
Drew Holiday's playing very well also. Yeah. Aaron Gordon. They dared him to take that 3, and he passed on it. Now he'll drive to the basket, rejected by Turner with the shot clock at 5. Miles Turner, Jeff mentioned, he blocked 6 shots at Oklahoma City on Friday night. 19-year-old rookie. That's his 3rd block tonight. Oladipo got a pretty good look, but shot it too strong, and that did not draw iron. A clock violation.
Kind of put it up on the backboard and went and tried to go get it. Not enough time.
Gordon should have pulled the trigger on that 3 earlier in the shot clock. Mahinmi's guarded by Vucevic. Bounces it out of bounds. Indiana has committed 16 turnovers in the first half. They're shooting 56% from the field. But with 16 turnovers, that's helping keep the Magic in the game.
Yeah, the Magic 13 more shots. Just 17 of 45, 38%. But right there shooting. Same amount of three-pointers. Free throws. Magic had a little advantage there. So, yeah, turnovers keeping us in this.
That's Nick Vucevic now in double figures with 11. C.J. Watson has checked in for the first time with about 2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Get in for Evan Fournier so he didn't pick up that 3rd foul.
Watson played 8 minutes.
Oh, that's
the other
offensive
foul. It is. They called it on Payton.
Foul number 4, Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, he did everything right. Hill had to use his off arm to push him out of the way to get space, and then Elfrid got the foul.
Hill shooting 2.
Elfrid trying to get a little explanation here. John Goble.
Hill, a 75% free throw shooter. Well, he's played well against the Magic. Had 23 in the first game back in November, 16 in the second.
And he has shot it very well. 60% field goal, 7 of 9 from behind the arc.
We're tied at 45 late in the second. Vucevic calling for it. Another post-up opportunity for Nick. Kicks it out to Oladipo, shooting for three. Rebound Mahinmi. Both the Magic and the Pacers have made 4 threes in the first half. George for three. Rebound Vucevic with 1 minute to play.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oladipo. Gordon. Missed twice. Rebounded by Turner. George accelerates and slams it down.
Paul George.
Boy, another missed opportunity for the Magic at the rim. Indiana protects the rim well.
They do.
And that is deflected by Paul George.
Magic ball.
Magic halftime report coming up momentarily, presented by Marriott Vacation Club Rentals. Dante and Brian will analyze the first half. A 2-point lead for Indiana. Orlando led by 8. Payton with the floater is fouled on the shot by Hill.
Foul number 3, George Hill.
There have not been many free throws attempted in the first half. Only 7 by the Magic and just 8 by the Pacers. Elfrid on the line for the first time tonight, shooting 61.5%. That's his first point tonight. And Indiana wants a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout, Indiana.
JT, the Magic feel like they've been pretty active defensively, and then you look at the stat sheet, and Indiana is shooting 56% from the field.
Well, but you look at the 16 turnovers. A lot of those, those are generated by the Magic's active hands and playing pretty good defense.
2016-17.
This Indiana Pacer team, a veteran team, Dave, that executes their stuff pretty well. They like to get out in transition. Credit the Magic. They haven't shot the ball that well, but really against one of the better teams at forcing turnovers, Magic have taken care of the basketball pretty well. Just 5. Pacers only 2 points off of those.
It's a big number. Fox Sports congratulates the girls on the run for 20 years of encouraging girls to activate their limitless potential and boldly pursue their dreams. Visit foxsportssupports.com and learn more.
One more for Elfrid Payton.
Elfrid Payton back on the line for the Magic to try and tie the score at 47. Well, you look at what Payton and Jennings did the other night against Dallas. That production at the point guard position was key to that overtime victory. Those two guys really played well. And Payton ties the score at 47.
I really like the way Elfrid is using his time, not having to play so many minutes. He's not pacing himself. He's really getting in to the ball handler. Big possession here.
2 seconds difference between clocks. Ellis came off the screen, into the lane, rifles the pass out of bounds, and Indiana turns it over once again.
Another good defensive possession right there. They're trying to run a little weave. Magic's doing a nice job pushing him out of it.
Clock ticking down. Payton tried to shoot and got rid of it too late. And that's the end of the first half. Orlando and Indiana play to a 47-47 tie halfway through on this Sunday night. Magic forced 17 turnovers and commit only 5. But Indiana shot 56% from the field. And the Magic, as a team, only 36%. Evan Fournier leads the Magic in scoring with a dozen. He's standing by with Emily.
Evan, you guys forced about 17 turnovers in that first half. How important is it for you guys to maintain that active defense with this good shooting team in the second half?
That's going to be the key if we want to win a game. We got to play defense. We got to get stops. We had a couple of stretches where we had good intensity, make the extra effort, and we had good steals. That's what we need to do.
held Paul George to only 5 points. Big assignment for you tonight. How do you keep him maintained or keep him slowed down in the second half?
You know, he's a top 10 best player in the league, so you basically got to stay in front of him, being physical, and, you know, hope he miss the shot. That's going to be a key as well, you know, try to make his life difficult.
Great start to the game. Thanks for your time, David.
All right, thanks, Emily. The Magic led by Fournier with 12 and a 47-47 tie with the Indiana Pacers. No Pacers are in double figures. Their top scorers came off the bench. C.J. Miles and Jordan Hill with 9 apiece. The Magic and the Pacers tied at 47 at the half. Stay tuned for the halftime report with Dante and Brian Hill next. Halftime from the City Beautiful. The Magic and the Pacers all tied up at 47. Orlando forcing 17 turnovers in the first half. Is that correct? That's a franchise record?
Ties. I think it ties a franchise record, yeah.
Didn't get enough points out of it, I don't think, but we'll see how the second half plays out. Evan Fournier, terrific in the first half, Jeff.
Really gave the Magic a nice lift offensively, did some good things, got it all started. First bucket, a three-pointer wide open. Magic had numbers on that, then a back cut. Evan does such a good job moving without the basketball. Tough shot here, driving on Paul George. Runner going the opposite direction. Catch and shoot. Nice job by the Magic moving the basketball side to side.
Now it's time for tonight's Nashville Hot Shot chart brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Evan Fournier shooting it well. The Magic as a team, though, 36%. Fournier 4 of 7. Let's check in with Emily Austin and Magic assistant coach Connor Henry.
Thanks, David. Connor, all knotted up here. How important is it for you guys to maintain the same pace that you played with in that first half?
Well, that's a big part of it. We've had pretty good energy, and we like our pace. Defensively, you know, we've had our chances, but the big thing is we've had probably 9 shots at the rim that we didn't finish. You know, we have a couple of those finishes. We turned them over 17 times, and if we could finish at the rim, it'd be a different score. So, you know, we've just got to grind this out, maintain the energy, and play the full 48.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Best of luck in the second half. Finishing at the rim, David.
Yeah, you do tend to look at that, and the missed opportunities were many in the first half. The Magic scored to start the third quarter.
Didn't get the floater to go by Elfrid Payton, but Nick Vucevic right there to tip one in, so pretty good job. Victor Oladipo running the floor. Elfrid not able to connect with him. Dave, we got to talk about Victor Oladipo's first half. Only 6 points, but 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 block shots, and you and I are going to go with 5 deflections at least.
At least.
Oh man, he is playing hard.
Orlando starters. That's a foul on Fournier. It looked like Paul George spun right into Evan, but the foul on Fournier will be his third. Magic starters were outplayed by the Indiana starters as a unit. So this group going to have a better second half as a unit. Paul George able to put it in. Nice pass from up top.
Well executed, little back screen. It's Paul George open for just a second. Evan Fournier not able to catch up.
George is 10th in the league in scoring, 23 a game. Only had 5 in the first half. Aaron Gordon. There's a nice finish, a tough shot. Miles Turner. He is a long defender, isn't he? He blocked 3 shots in the first half. Almost got that one.
Well, that's a good move by Aaron, though. That time, instead of trying to go away from it, planted on those 2 feet, went straight up and down.
And that's a jumper by Turner, the rookie from Texas.
He shoots it well.
Only averaged 10 points a game in his freshman year at Texas last year. Number 11 pick in the draft. Fournier finishes and a foul on Indiana.
Foul number 13, Paul George. His third, first team
Great
foul.
job. Watch the curl. Paul George trying to come around, trailing the play. Evan doing the exact right thing, curling it right into the paint.
That foul on George was his third personal. And a 3-point play by Fournier makes it 54-51 Magic. Evans got 15 in the game. Hill, well defended at the rim by the Magic. Gordon without hesitation. Rebounded by Ellis. Boy, Ellis so quick in transition, but the shot no good. Oladipo might have gotten a piece of that.
He was measuring him the whole way, wasn't he? Another goes at the rim right there. Make that.
Hill jumps into Vucevic and a foul on Nick. That's number 2 on Nikola Vucevic. It'll put Hill on the line.
Foul number 9.
That's how it works. So you miss one at the other end, they come right back.
Second team foul.
They'll do a nice job getting into the body of Nick Vucevic before letting that one go.
One more for George Hill.
Hill made 2 out of 2 in the first half. Indiana just got 8 free throw attempts in the first half. They averaged 23.5 per game. So the Magic did a good job keeping them off the line, particularly Paul George. Orlando leads by 2 with 9.5 to play in the third quarter. Oladipo driving the baseline. And they're going to call a foul on Ellis. A push on that drive. Monte Ellis picks up his second. Team fouls even at 2 apiece. Oladipo got his back.
Not sure how.
And then stolen by Mahinmi. 2-on-1 with Payton back alone.
Not enough space to run that little handoff there at the top between Vucevic and Oladipo.
Alfred Payton rolls one in.
That's a nice read. That's a little slow getting back. EP taking it right to the rim.
Blocking foul on Gordon, his second, team's third.
Third team foul.
Alfred waiting on everybody to get down the floor. Not going to be there. I'll take it myself.
Turner, little pick and pop play. The shot in and out, rebounded by Oladipo. Payton into the lane. Dish. Fournier with the finish.
Oh, the steal.
Payton missed the dunk. Paul George. Crowd was ready to erupt with that one. Miles Turner. Rebound Gordon. Magic lead is 4. Oladipo runs a pick and roll with Vucevic. Gordon for 3. Mahinmi the rebound. Payton cut off George. Alfred keeps the pressure on. He'll stay with George, and with the reach in from behind, got the basketball, but got some body too. And that's number 3 on EP.
His third, fourth team foul.
He's so active defensively, though. Scott Skiles really appreciates that effort.
I like it. Getting up, getting physical with the All-Star.
Ellis inbounds it to George, who makes a great move and dunks it with 2 hands.
Paul George
has done a pretty good job on Paul George, but guys do good. You got to have some help. Got to close that drive off. Help him out. Get a hand in there or something.
Victor Oladipo, little leaning shot is good. He rattled it in. Not an easy shot by Victor. George trying to get his game going on the offensive end. Not that time.
George 4 of 10 now, David. 9 points in the game, but again, Magic's doing a pretty good job on him.
Payton turnover. Ellis accelerates into the open floor. Feeds George. And George is fouled on the shot. Oladipo with the personal, his first.
His first penalty situation.
George on the line for the first time tonight.
Paul George shooting 2.
He averages about 7 free throw attempts per game.
Talked a little bit about in the pregame. We were in here the last time, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. On nights, there you go, we talk about Magic players like Nick Vucevic, if they can get to the free throw line, how that helps the team on nights you're not shooting it that well. Able to get there and knock down free throws. Huge.
And it's going to be important for the Magic to keep George off the line for the last quarter and a half. Those were his first attempts of the night. Oladipo. Miles Turner gets the rebound. Under 7 to play in the third. Jan Mahinmi with the reverse shot.
He did a nice job, David. Really got deep position early on Nick. Not a whole lot you can do if you're going to let a guy catch it with 2 feet in the paint. Nice job by Mahinmi.
Oladipo rising for the dunk and a foul on Turner. He thought he got all ball.
Some of the Magic players, well, they're going hard to the rim, trying to dunk everything here. Nice back cut.
Oh, yeah. Got to call a foul there.
Turner's fault and problem there was he swung at it.
Yeah.
He goes straight up. He might get the benefit of the doubt.
Oladipo shooting 84%, missing the first. Brandon Jennings and Jason Smith in for the Magic. Vucevic and Payton check out. Orlando by 2. Jennings is now matched up with George Hill. Jennings playing in his second game with the Magic since coming from Detroit. Gordon is on Turner. Fournier has battled George throughout the night. Mahinmi rolling to the rim, scoops it in. He's 5 for 5 from the field.
His teammates doing a nice job of finding. That was an outstanding pass by Paul George. Magic really doing a nice job cutting his drive off. Good roll and good find.
Jennings drills it for 3. Boy, Brandon got it going the other night from beyond the arc. Knocked down 4 big ones from deep. That's his first 3-point shot tonight. And Indiana will take a timeout as Brandon Jennings, playing in only his second game with the Magic, gives Orlando a 3-point lead. Just took the lead on a 3-point shot by Brandon Jennings, 64-61 our score midway through the third quarter. Hey, Magic fans, don't miss this special limited time offer for the 2016-17 season. See all Magic games all season long, from Eastern Conference showdowns to Western Conference clashes. The Fast Break Season Pass will let you see every opponent, every NBA superstar, every game. Get your pass for next season. Pay only $50 per month for 10 months. Call 407-89-MAGIC and purchase that Fast Break Season Pass. Do it tonight. Indiana will inbound. The Magic will put pressure full court. And a deflection by Jason Smith. John Goble wants to make sure no time elapsed off the clock.
Actually,
or he wants 3/10.
He wants to take 3/10 off.
Okay. And now we're good to go. Fournier hit the deck, and George fires a 3. It rattles in and out, rebounded by Smith.
That was justice. Paul George kind of leaned into Evan. Lost his balance a little bit there.
Fournier open for 3. His third 3 tonight.
Outstanding action right there by the Magic, moving the basketball against this Pacer defense. They put so much pressure on the ball, trying to deny. You got to keep that thing moving.
It's a tough call on Fournier. Reach in foul. Number 4 on Evan. He's picked up a few cheapies tonight.
Yes, he has.
Such an important player for the Magic, especially in a close game late. He has been terrific in the clutch. And he'll come out of the game now. That's a tough cover, Paul George. He's trying to put as much pressure as he can on George, make it difficult for him to operate. And has picked up 4 fouls tonight.
A nice option now for Scott Skiles to have the luxury of bringing back C.J. Watson, who can play that off guard. C.J. spent all of last season with the Indiana Pacers, so should be familiar with them.
Last 2 years.
2 years.
Played 120 games, got 26 starts for Indiana. Oladipo, 5 in the quarter, 11 in the game for Victor. Watson is matched up with Monte Ellis. Turner shoots the gap. Rejected. I think Smith got a hand on that.
He was right there to challenge. It's Turner, the rookie, going up. Not very strong that time. And the Pacers played that little pick and pop very well that time. Probably one Brandon probably should have taken all the way to the rim.
9 turnovers.
Too unselfish.
Yep. Ellis off the dribble, missed the shot. And Turner touched it last. Magic ball. Orlando by 6. The biggest lead by either team is 8 by the Magic. Indiana has led by no more than 2. Jason Smith with the fake and the drive. What a feed to Gordon. Tried finish again.
Trying to avoid the contact there. Trying to lean around it. Go right up into him.
We know he can dunk the ball.
Yes, we do.
Ellis. Boy, you just can't give him too many good looks.
I'll tell you, Brian Hill said at halftime, that's the guy that scares you. He is right.
That's his 3rd 3. He made 3 the other night at Oklahoma City. Smith for 2.
Nice job by Brandon Jennings. Kind of created a little bit more space, the threat to drive.
Orlando's climbed up over 40% shooting. That's going to be an over and back. Oh, that was off the foot of Ellis.
His foot. Yeah, Scott Skiles right up in it.
Oh, boy. See if they can get the stop. Ellis gives it to Mahinmi, and he scored. That is a tough break for the Magic. Scott Skiles is still hot.
You're hoping some of this can balance out here. Usually does.
Smith a catch and shoot. Brandon Jennings has quickly caught on to Jason Smith.
He's figured him out real quick. If I get this kid the ball, he's going to make shots. Jennings now with 5 assists to go along with his 5 points. Jason Smith with 8 points in the ball game. Good lift off the bench again tonight.
George for 3. Paul George knocks down his 2nd 3. He's got 10 in the quarter after just 5 in the first half. Indiana takes it away. Here they come. Hill stops and fires for 3. It's short. Smith with the rebound. Oladipo, 2-on-2.
There you go, Victor. That's better.
Oladipo's going to get to the line. A foul on Mahinmi with timeout. 2:18 to play in the 3rd. Orlando leads by 2. Good one tonight again from Orlando. It seems like they all are very much like this one this year. The Magic have played some terrific games, right down to the wire finishes. We might have another one tonight, although you never know it.
She doesn't seem very excited.
Magic fans, you can continue to watch Magic games on the go through your cable and satellite providers, including DirecTV. Follow just a few easy steps. Go to the App Store, download Fox Sports Go, sign in using your TV provider username and password. Select Fox Sports Florida. Start watching the Magic while on the go. Visit foxsportsgo.com and get more information. Here is our Southern Ford Dealers road ahead. And Philly on Tuesday, then back home to take on the defending world champs on Thursday night, Friday in New York, then Philly again on Sunday night, 1 week from tonight, back on the road to Dallas.
Oh, all winnable games right there.
Absolutely. 10th straight for the Magic against a plus 500 team here tonight. Orlando was 4-5 in those games, and 2 of the losses, one a 3-point loss on a last-second shot by Kevin Durant. And the other a 2-point loss to San Antonio on a last-second shot by Kawhi Leonard. One out of two for Victor Oladipo to make it a 3-point game.
Your son Ilyasova checked in at that timeout, David. Matched up with the boy Allen.
C.J. Miles checked in for Indiana. George skips the pass along the baseline, and LaVoy Allen makes the two. Boy, Indiana had shot it well.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
That's Allen's first field goal. They're shooting 54%.
10 of 20 now here in this half quarter.
Jennings drills it for three.
Little payback. Jason Smith giving it right back to Brandon Jennings. Pick up an easy assist.
Oladipo working hard against George. And we've got a whistle and a foul on the Magic.
Your son came over to help, just couldn't contain. Help Victor on that one.
Number 5, Victor Oladipo.
That's just a great individual move right there. Let's take another look at it. Watch Victor doing a pretty good job. Ilyasova coming over to help, but splits right between them.
George has 12 in the quarter, 17 in the game. The average is 23.3. (77-76), a minute 25 to play in the third. Oladipo off the screen. Well, that's a nicely executed play, and Victor Oladipo knocks down another jump shot.
Give his teammates a lot of credit. Paul George hitting a lot of bodies trying to come through that, follow him off those screens.
C.J. Miles.
C.J. Miles.
Double figures for Miles with 11. Jennings and Smith. Jennings back to Jason. The open shot is rolling off the lip. Rebounded by Jordan Hill. Paul George will drive it. Run over Ilyasova. Offensive foul. Take away the basket. And that's number 4 on Paul George.
That was a great help right there. Watch. Beat this time. Hirsan gets over, gets his feet set, and takes it right in the middle. His second charge of the game.
That is such a big play.
You mentioned it. That's 4 on Paul George. So there you get an offensive, you get a turnover, foul on the best player.
And you keep the lead.
And keep the lead.
Jennings back to Smith again. Well, had 2 good looks back to back. Indiana with another chance to take the lead. George on the bench with his 4th foul. Two seconds between clocks. Hill to Hill. That's Jordan Hill knocking down the jumper.
Jordan Hill.
Oladipo with 2 on the clock. Fall away jumper is good if it goes, but it's not, and that's the end of the third. Indiana takes a 1-point lead, 80-79 after 3. Welcome back to Orlando Magic basketball on Fox Sports Florida, presented by Tico People's Gas. Beautiful night in Central Florida. Terrific basketball game tonight inside the Amway Center. But Indiana just took the lead late in the third, 80-79 our score. David Steele and Jeff Turner back here courtside. And JT the Magic gave up 33 points in that third period. Going to have to tighten it up defensively.
They're doing enough to score, David. They scored 32 on of their own. Both teams shooting it well. Got to slow down Paul George when he gets back in there.
Indiana shooting 56% for the game. But they lead by only 1. Miles lets one fly. Boy, that is a tough shot.
Oh, Miles.
He goes down.
Yep. We got numbers. Oh, they took a foul. Smart move. Monte Ellis.
Not sure what happened to Miles. He hoisted in that three-point shot on the run and then grabbed his left leg.
I don't think the officials waiting for a sub. Nobody running out after C.J. Miles. I'm guessing he's got cramps. Cramp in the leg. When he's coming back down. The fact that nobody ran over to check on him, I'm guessing maybe leg cramps.
Rookie Joe Young checked in. Evan Fournier is back playing with 4 personal fouls. Vucevic is back to start the 4th period. The repost to Vooch, and the fall-away jumper is a beauty.
Great basketball, Vooch. Oh, CJ with a steal.
Great hustle by Ilyasova with the slam dunk.
Mark that play down, David. That is a big play right there. C.J. Watson with the steal. Great job by Ersan hustling back. Pick that ball up, put it in. Watson
matched up against Ellis again.
Oh!
Blocking foul this time on Ilyasova. Trying to draw the charge. He's taken 2 charges tonight, and that was a very close call.
I love this guy already. He's willing to put it out there, sacrifice his body.
Indiana will inbound it again. Jordan Hill hands it back to Ellis. Ellis and Young in the backcourt. Jordan Hill just inside the 3-point line. And a foul, I think it'll be on Ilyasova.
Foul number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
I think he had a hold of the shirt.
Second team foul.
Number 2 on Ersan. And the second team foul on Orlando.
Fouled out the other night against Dallas. 25 minutes.
Ellis. Monte Ellis with his 4th 3-pointer in the game. We mentioned he only shoots 30% for the year.
3 of 5 the other night in OKC. Streaky. Oh, he got hit. There we go. And the foul.
This is going to be 3 free throws for Brandon Jennings, fouled by the rookie Joe Young.
His first second team foul.
Let's get another look.
Jennings shooting 3.
Indiana arguing that he kicked a leg out. I didn't see that.
Brandon's got a knack for getting to the line on that 3-point shot. He's made 2 threes already tonight. At the line for the first time in the game. 26-year-old out of Compton, California. Instead of going to college, he went to Italy, played 1 year there, and was drafted by Milwaukee with the 10th pick in 09. Had 55 points in his 7th NBA game against Golden State.
Oh, 2 of 3 at the line.
1-point game. Ellis, so quick. And the layup by Monte Ellis. He took over against Oklahoma City on Friday night. Led them to victory at OKC. Young gets called for another foul, trying to fight over a Vucevic screen. Ellis had 10 in the 3rd quarter, 10 in the 4th quarter at OKC Friday night. Had 20 in the 2nd half.
2 of those 3 3-pointers coming in that 4th quarter.
Foul number 5, Allen.
Indiana piling up the fouls.
Trying to get the Magic in the bonus quickly.
Good. They're there. That's team foul number 4. 2 minutes into the period. Jennings. Evan Fournier fingers it in. Beautifully done by Evan Fournier. Well done. Magic still down by 1. Fournier's got 22 tonight. Playing with 4 fouls. Going to have to be careful not to get that 5th one quickly. Solomon Hill. And Jordan Hill
He defended him pretty well, able to get that one over the top of Vooch. On the help.
Jennings came off the screen, shooting for three. Long rebound, right back to him. Ilyasova. C.J. Watson on the out-of-bounds line. Indiana gets it back. That for the Magic is their 11th turnover. Indiana has committed 20. Paul George back for the Pacers. The three-time All-Star had 41 in the All-Star game 1 week ago tonight.
Well, let's hope that Coach Vogel cooled him down a little bit. Sat over there too long.
He's got 4 fouls. Watson takes it away from Hill, and a foul on Hill.
CJ should be shooting.
Yes.
Solomon Hill. His first penalty situation.
So here's where those fouls Indiana picked up in rapid-fire succession come into play. The Magic get to the line early in the fourth quarter.
Nice job. Sopa's sticking a hand in there, kind of knocking that loose. CJ trailing on it, right in the right spot to come away with that one.
Watson, the former Pacer, played the first 8 games for the Magic, then had a calf injury and missed 44 straight before returning to play against Dallas Friday night. Couple of free throws for C.J. Watson. Fournier is still matched up with Paul George. Here's Lavoy Allen. His shot is no good, but Hill with the rebound. Jordan Hill reverse shot. No good. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Run with him.
Jennings. Fournier. Watson for 3. Oh, Jennings a rebound. He missed, but he tipped it in. Littlest guy on the court. Before the shot, a foul on the Magic.
That'll be on the floor, not shooting.
Boy, Brandon Jennings. He's a little guy, but he plays with a lot of heart. And a big offensive putback to give the Magic the lead. 91-90 with 8:28 remaining in the fourth period from the Amway Center. That's our brought to you by Aleve PM. Another tight one in the Amway Center. A 1-point game. Well, the Magic have been out-rebounded all night, but they have really closed the gap. Now just down 2. 12 steals for the Magic tonight. 11 fast break points for Indiana. Monster drive of the game. Jeff, this is a terrific sequence for the Magic.
It really is. Magic down 4. Vooch hits the turnaround, and C.J. Watson gets the steal, and watch Ilyasova step in, finish that great hustle by Watson and Ersan.
Plays that make the difference between winning and losing.
Absolutely.
Paul George turns and shoots the jumper. It is in and out. Rebounded by Vucevic, who hands it off to Watson.
It's interesting. We haven't had this in a while. 3 veteran players with 7 or more years experience on the floor right now. Ooh.
Vucevic caught the ball deep, and he was fouled as he turned to try and hook it in.
Yeah, I think it's good to get fouled there. I think he turned the wrong way. He was open if he goes to the right shoulder instead of going to that left.
Second penalty situation. Nikola Vucevic shooting 2.
That pass came right on time from Brandon Jennings. Let's get an update from Dante.
All right, David, the word from C.J. Miles, left calf strain. He is doubtful to return. Doubtful to return. Head coach Scott Skiles telling his group during the last timeout, it is going to take constant communication to close out this team. Veteran guys, they know where to be. They're not running anything crazy offensively, but you have to talk to navigate through on the defensive end. So let's see if they can pick up the communication here, close out these last 8 minutes.
Well, it is a veteran team led by a 3-time All-Star. Monte Ellis, tremendous talent as well. Here is Ellis with a hot hand, and he drills another 3. Wow. 5 threes in the game for Monte Ellis. 19, he's made 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Ilyasova, Fournier. Paul George on him. Jennings. Oh, Watson lost it, kicked it out of bounds.
Back to the Magic, number 5, Victor
Oladipo at the scorer's table will now check in for C.J. Watson.
Indiana, number 3, George Hill.
Indiana by 1 on the 5th three-pointer by Monte Ellis.
Victor Oladipo matched up with Ellis now.
At 27 at Oklahoma City on Friday night. George, and that'll be number 5 on Evan Fournier.
Foul on number 10, Evan Fournier.
With 7:14 left, Fournier 1 foul away from disqualification.
Back for Indiana, number 33,
Looking out
Miles
that
Turner.
bench, Scott Skiles not making a move. Still, you're going to have Evan on the floor to close this thing out.
And he stays with George defensively. Turner return, Miles Turner. George to Hill. Fall away baseline shot is an air ball. Rebounded by Brandon Jennings. It must have nicked the rim. Jennings fires for 2. Paul George the rebound for Indiana. Fournier's got to be very smart. George with a spinning flip shot. And Indiana takes a 3-point lead.
Paul George, smart player, veteran player, knows Fournier can't afford to foul. That's a nice job of getting into the body and quick spin.
Fournier fakes the pass, now drives past George, and he draws the foul. Jordan Hill came to help out. Nothing easy at the rim for the Magic tonight. They put Fournier on the line.
Watch this, David. You got George leaning with the fake pass. Scott Skiles has been talking to his guys. Don't just telegraph your pass. Give them a fake one way. Just by Evan looking down into post to Vooch, got Paul George lean in that direction and able to take it right down the middle.
Jan Mahinmi has returned for Indiana. Well, the Magic have missed some critical free throws. 16 of 23 at the line. Indiana leads by just 2. George double teamed. Ellis with the shot clock under 10. Ellis looking for a shot, lobs it up short, rebounded, kicked around, taken by Fournier. Ilyasova took steps. Magic turn it over. Indiana with a 2-point lead. Timeout. 5:50 to play in the 4th from Orlando. Indiana with 5:50 to play in the 4th period. The Pacers 95, the Magic 93. Let's take a look at our CenturyLink link to what's next. Magic will travel to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, to take on the 76ers. Orlando and Philly 1-1 head-to-head this year. Tune in at 6:30 for our pregame coverage from Philadelphia on Tuesday night. Right here on Fox Sports Florida, the Magic and the Sixers.
Substitution for the Magic. Aaron Gordon checks in for Ersan Ilyasova.
See what Scott Skiles does defensively. If Paul George is still guarded by Fournier, it looks like he will be. Evan with 5 personal fouls stays on the floor guarding one of the top offensive players in the Eastern Conference.
The good thing here is you let Aaron get on the floor and get a little bit of a sweat in case Evan does foul out. Then you move him over there.
George Hill guarded by Jennings. Hill tiptoeing along the out-of-bounds line, and a foul on Brandon Jennings.
Foul number 9.
Magic are over the limit. Free throws for Indiana.
His 3rd penalty situation.
So the bonus for Hill puts him at the line. He's 3 of 4 tonight.
These guards, both teams, so good. The veteran guards, Hill, Jennings, recognizing any kind of contact and really selling it that they were hit. You saw Brandon has done that. Jennings pretty well connected to George Hill that time along the baseline.
Indiana's missed some big free throws tonight. Also, we mentioned the Magic. They have missed 6 at the line. And lead by 3 with 5.5 remaining. Fournier using the screen. Dumps it to Vucevic. Wide open 15-footer. Nick Vucevic from Evan Fournier.
How well done was that, David? That's just a nice job coming off the screen by Vooch, drawing Mahinmi and then kicking it right back.
High floater is no good. Tip controlled by the Magic. 2-on-1. Jennings with the lob. Too high and hard and out of bounds.
Brandon, like to get that one back. Scott Skiles, hands on hip. Boy, you just want to make the right play. Tough one.
Monte Ellis. Oh, what a shot. Tough shot over a 7-footer.
Vooch right there. I thought he got a piece of that one.
10.25 for Monte Ellis. 21 in the game. Vucevic. Paul George the rebound. Mahinmi missed the dunk but drew the foul from Vucevic.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Jan Mahinmi will get to the line. A 58% free throw shooter.
Jan Mahinmi shooting 2.
Indiana up by 3 with 4:26 to play. And Mahinmi, who's coming off his career-high night on the line. He's 1 for 3 now at the line tonight. Mahinmi's got 13 in this game.
Hadn't had to take as many shots for his points tonight. Looked like 6 of 6 from the field.
Oladipo got fouled on the jumper by Ellis. That's number 4 on Ellis.
His 4th penalty situation.
So Victor with a chance to close the gap.
Dave, take another look at Victor here. Did he try to pull the Steve Smith on right here? Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Got to the free throw line. However, he missed the first. Gets the second one to go. That's his 8th free throw attempt tonight. Indiana by 3 and with the ball. Ellis has been the man Orlando has not been able to control. Hill for 3. It is short, rebounded by Indiana. Ellis got it back. He missed the shot this time. Oladipo will make sure.
Not sure how he was able to collect that rebound and stay in bounds.
Jennings. Fournier, quick trigger for 3. Rebound Ellis. 3.5 remaining.
Played that one right. He went over the top. Thought he had a steal.
Now George has him in isolation. Turnaround 15-footer, no good. Tip, no good. Vucevic tipped it ahead to Oladipo. He'll pull up for 2. Got it! And cuts the lead to 1. Indiana will take timeout with 3:09 left.
This is just a great job in transition. Pacers trying to get back, but nobody picks up the basketball. Victor making them pay.
3:09 left, a 1-point lead for the visiting Indiana Pacers, 99-98, with timeout on the floor. Take a look at tonight's Orlando Sanford International Airport flight of the game. Evan Fournier on a beautiful backdoor cut, scoring 2 of his 23 points in the game. Fournier starting at that small forward position for the 5th consecutive game, averaging about 20 points per game in the stretch, and another terrific and very efficient performance by Evan Fournier.
Back for the Magic, number 0, Aaron Gordon.
Indiana with the ball after the timeout. McKinney. They find George and they isolate him against Fournier. Turner pops out to the free throw line and makes the jumper. Boy, the confidence that Frank Vogel shows in the rookie Miles Turner. They drew that play up for him.
They did a nice job. Everybody focused on Paul George. Just ran a little screen away. Aaron got hung up on it.
Fournier, no good, but a rebound by Vucevic. Jennings will set it up. 2.5 to play. Vucevic backs in. Nothing there. Jennings is open for 3.
Magic have had some good looks, David, from 3 points. And Fournier before that, and then Brandon Jennings.
Shooting only 30%, 7 of 23, but you're right. Had a lot of good looks. Ellis. George for 3. No good. Rebound Vucevic.
Hold him to 1 shot.
Brandon Jennings to Fournier. Cross court to Oladipo. Jennings. Oh, it was taken away by Turner.
I think Brandon lost it on the way up. Got lucky. Paul George streaking to the other end all by himself. I don't think Mahinmi or Turner saw him.
Another good play by the rookie, though. Turner. Yep. Ellis. 3-point shot. Turner in and out. Rebounded by Gordon. He got whacked in the face by Mahinmi. And a chance for the Magic to score points with the clock stopped.
Foul, number 13, Paul George.
Thought it was Mahinmi.
Number 5 on Paul George.
Oh, it was
got
George.
Him right across the head. Yeah. See if Aaron can collect himself now and come down and do something that has been hard for the Magic tonight. Step up and knock down free throws.
And Aaron has not been on the line so far.
Shooting 2.
So that foul on Paul George, his 5th personal. He and Fournier both have 5 fouls now. Aaron missing badly on the first. Alfred Payton returns for Brandon Jennings with 1:26 left. Gordon will try to cut the lead to 2.
There we go. Might be looking a little offense-defense substitution here. EP on George Hill.
A minute 20 left. Ellis to Turner. Well, he's unafraid to shoot the ball. Miles Turner. 2 big 4th quarter jumpers for Indiana. 10 points in the game, including 4 in the clutch for Indiana. 22nd timeout taken by the Magic with 1:14 left. Indiana Pacers now with a 4-point lead after a big shot by Miles Turner. 19-year-old rookie from the University of Texas. Now the Magic need to make a big play. Plenty of time left, 1:14, but that young man has made a couple of big plays for the Pacers. 2 jumpers and a terrific defensive play to get a steal.
At that time, just kind of trailing. Last guy down the floor, stepping right into his shot. Aaron a little late getting there. Oh, boy.
Near turnover, but Oladipo got it back. His jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Monte Ellis.
Well, that was the idea of the play. Enter to Vooch, handoff back to Vic. So you got what you wanted. Victor just not knocking down the shot.
Now the Magic really need a stop. Ellis kicks it out to Hill. George almost traveled. Fournier deflected it. Indiana got it back, and Ellis is all alone for 3, but he missed. Gordon with the rebound. 3 on 1. Aaron Gordon, there's the dunk machine by the Magic. Timeout, Indiana. And a highlight reel dunk by Gordon makes it a 2-point game.
Good execution. Starts with the defense. Good rebound. Now you got numbers. 3 on 1 turned into 2 on 1. keep the ball movement, never hit the ground. And a great finish by Aaron Gordon.
Good decision by Oladipo to give it back. Aaron Gordon, who put on the show 1 week ago tonight in Toronto in the slam dunk competition. The first 15,000 fans into the building tonight walk out with an Aaron Gordon dunk poster from All-Star Weekend. And he just gave them something else to cheer about with 43.8 remaining. Gordon with his 6th double-double of the year.
Need another big stop. And how about Monte Ellis wide open in that corner, didn't knock it down. After the tough shots he's hit already, falling away, hand in his face.
And now again, George will fire a three. Way off. Rebound Gordon.
Timeout immediately by Scott Skiles.
Yep. Magic with 2 timeouts left. And now they'll have 1 timeout remaining with a chance to tie the game or take the lead with 35.5 seconds left. Basketball on Fox Sports Florida, brought to you by Kaiser University. For more information, go to kaiseruniversity.edu. And by Marriott Vacation Club Rentals. Make your vacation happen. Visit MarriottMagic.com. Magic will inbound the ball, down by 2.
Magic do have a foul to give. Neither team with a foul to give. The Magic do have a timeout if they need it.
And the difference between the game clock and the shot clock is 11. If the Magic can get a shot up, a good look pretty quickly, they get a 2-for-1, Jeff. And that might have been what Scott Skiles wanted to talk about. Fournier will inbound it.
Vooch, yep.
Fournier covered up. Vucevic, a wide open pass to the rim. Rejected, but a foul on Turner.
Foul number 33.
Well, he did this earlier tonight. It looked like he was in pretty good position to block the shot, but he came down hard with the right hand. We'll take another look.
It's the swat that gets you, the swing.
Yeah.
Boy, I thought Evan, when he inbounded, he could have gone middle and he would have been wide open, David. As you pointed out, it happened quick, David, so Magic will get another possession.
Nick, a good free throw shooter, has missed 3 tonight. One-point game with 30 seconds left. The crowd on its feet in the Amway Center once again. Oladipo guarding Ellis. Turner will set the screen. Ellis can't turn the corner, but fires a jumper. It's no good. Rebound Oladipo, and the Magic take a timeout with 10.5 seconds left. Aaron Gordon's defense was very good, JT.
Outstanding. Great job by Victor and Aaron. They switched that pick and roll. Aaron staying right with Ellis. Let's take another look. Watch the screen come from Paul George or Turner. They switch. And Aaron right there to challenge. Not big getting back in to get the rebound.
We're going to take a break and come back for the final 10.5. The Magic down by 1. Kids are at it again. The last 4 games, Atlanta a 2-point win, Atlanta an overtime win, San Antonio a 2-point loss on a last-second shot, and an overtime win against Dallas. Here we are again. Got to get it inbounds first. It comes into Vucevic. And touch last by Mahinmi. No timeouts left for Orlando, JT. Got to get it in.
Vucevic got to do a better job of holding Mahinmi off right there. He had him. Brandon Jennings into the game for Elfrid Payton.
Jennings pops out and takes the ball. Gets a screen from Vucevic. Victor Oladipo. No good. Air ball rebounded by Turner, and a foul with 0.7 left. Victor trying to draw a foul on that jump shot. No foul called, and we'll march to the other end.
His third penalty situation.
It looked like Jennings was trying to get the ball to Vucevic.
Yeah.
Miles Turner shooting 2.
Here's he coming off, looking for the little slip. It was there.
Whew, a little bump, but not enough. And now Turner will go to the line with 0.7 of a second left. Miles Turner hit 2 huge shots in the fourth quarter for Indiana. And now a free throw to make it a 2-point game. Orlando cannot stop the clock and advance the ball. And now they trail by 3. Fournier at the buzzer, and that's the end of the game. Indiana holds on to win a tight one, 105-102. Magic had their chances tonight in so many ways. Opportunities to score off of 21 turnovers. Unable to finish around the rim, and then an opportunity to win the game near the end. Oladipo looking for a foul, could not get the call, and the Pacers ice it away at the free throw line. Indiana now 30-25 on the year. The Magic at 24-30. And the Pacers have won 2 close ones back-to-back at Oklahoma City by 3 and here in Orlando by 3. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next on Fox Sports Florida. Zante and Brian Hill are standing by.